this. Huh? What? Oh, hey. Yeah, I got a video ready. Wait till you hear about this. Since 2004, Roblox has been pushing out new features to the platform. In over 20 years, there's been some major hits and misses with the community. I joined in 2014, so I only experienced really half of it, but with the help of the wiki and using the power of my brain, which is huge by the way, I've been able to put together a little timeline of Roblox updates. So in this video, I wanted to go over the best and most underrated Roblox updates. For this first one, we're going way back.
Roblox. Shirts.
This video, posted by Shedletsky, is a cult classic. In April of 2008, it was announced that Roblox would be adding shirts and pants. Now I know what you're thinking, this is nothing special, right? Wrong. Shirts and pants have become an integral part of Roblox. It allows people to really express themselves in a way that wasn't available to players before. To this day, shirts and pants are still used and uploaded by users. I know it's something we take for granted right now, but without this update, who knows what kind of avatar customization we'd have on Roblox. In that same year though, in September of 2008, we had another huge addition to Roblox. And this one is probably the most important. The currency we all know and love was finally added. Robux. Robux has been our main source of currency, and no, I'm not going to mention ticks, don't bring that up. I think the value of Robux has even inflated since it was first introduced, which is very interesting, but unsurprising, obviously, with the landscape of gaming at the moment. But without Robux, we'd just be paying with normal money, which is boring, man. I like converting my real money into virtual Cheez-Its, you know? I like seeing the PayPal notification saying that I'm in the negatives, because at least my Robux is up. That's all that matters in this economy. The next update was packages, which began testing in April of 2010. According to the Roblox wiki, in May of 2010, the Robloxian 2.0 was added, to the dismay of many in the community who had some pretty strong criticisms against it, but I think now no one really bats an eye when they see it. It seems when there's huge pushback against a certain update when it's first released, people start to warm up to the idea of it later on, which is something we'll see going forward on this list. In July of 2012, Roblox 3.0 was also released. And guess what? Surprise, surprise, people weren't happy. But much like the Robloxian 2.0, Robloxian 3.0, or the man and woman package, is now a classic part of Roblox. I like them. I won't lie, I like the packages. I'm a package lover. What can I say? Even though I rock the R6 blocky body. I respect the 3.0, I respect the 2.0, but let's move along. And I don't think you'll guess this one, because this update is very underrated, and it's something I didn't even realize until I looked into it. In July of 2011, probably the most important update was released. The menu. Can you believe it? Roblox didn't have a menu before 2011. You know that little thing in the top left corner that you click to change the volume and to exit out a game? That didn't exist. It's something so overlooked, but something so crucial as well. And yes, it's gone through some design changes, much like everything else on Roblox, but fundamentally, its purpose has stayed the same. And throughout all its changes, it's only gotten better and better. I don't think there's actually been really any sort of criticism against the menu. At least nothing substantial, not like the packages. Here's another one for you. In March of 2012, we got thumbnails for games and video thumbnails. So before 2012, we were rocking the default Roblox screenshot for all our games. How did anything get popular back then? This is such an important part of Roblox. Everyone puts hours and hours of work into making these thumbnails look as good as possible, as clickable as possible, to get as many players as they can. It's wild to think about Roblox without custom thumbnails and video trailer thumbnails. But what do you know? Another underrated Roblox update. But get this. Now, a lot of you are probably going to recognize this one, but fast forward to 2017, R15 came out. Now, I'm one of the people who was kind of apprehensive about R15. I love R6. I still rock the R6 body. I'm not a huge fan of like the custom animations and the smoothness of the R15, but I can respect that it was definitely improvement upon the original rigs for avatars. Going from 6 joints to 15 joints is a huge jump, and it enabled developers to make much more creative games. I think it aged pretty well. Even though there were a lot of people who were against it at the time, like me, I think it aged pretty well. So definitely pretty underrated. Now, another update that I regard as one of the best and most underrated, that's kind of controversial, would be UGC. Now, hear me out. In September of 2021, UGC was first released, and when it first came out, there were only a few actual creators who were making items, so the variety was actually quite limited, and the creators were forced to be really creative with what they made because all eyes were on them, and if they uploaded something bad, chances are they would get taken down or kicked off the UGC creator program, which was a very small group of people and very difficult to get into at the time. But as you probably can tell, over time, there's been less moderation, there's been more people uploading random stuff to the catalog, and we've gotten a lot of copyright IP infringing items that may or may not end up in some kind of lawsuit for the company. But I don't know anything about that. I wouldn't know anything about that. I'm not a lawyer. I like the anime stuff. I've said it before. Not a big fan of Five Nights at Freddy's, but I do like Gojo, you know? Some of the UGC stuff is kind of bad. Like there's a lot of items that shouldn't exist on the catalog. You know, I've spoken about that before. Fake limiteds, you know, inappropriate cosmetics, stuff bordering on too mature for Roblox. But overall, I think it's opened up a lot of room for people to express themselves creatively, both the UGC creators and just users who want to buy items in general. It gives a lot of people the opportunity to make a little bit of Robux here and there through sales, and I think it's cool that there's not a huge barrier to entry, but I do think there should be some more moderation at least. I mean, come on, this is getting pretty bad. In that same year of 2021 though, in the same month even, September, Roblox announced that microphones would be available to 13+ users. Now this was huge. I got early access to it, I remember, and it was a really cool time. I was so used to typing everything and sitting in silence in front of my screen. Now it's like a Call of Duty lobby sometimes.
Kill him, I'll give you money. How much? What's the bounty on me team killing this guy and looking at his reaction? 200k GP. We're talking in GP, I'm on it.
Stop fucking shooting me! What the fuck is wrong with you? Chill!
It was a misinput. Calm down! You calm the fuck down!
Oh, bro.
There was a misinput!
Depends where you go, I guess, but microphones have been huge for Roblox in expanding the platform. It's something kind of overlooked by a lot of people, and something even maybe a bit too scrutinized, but it's a lot of fun. And I think as long as everyone's following the rules with it, it's a great update. Not that it's immune to criticism or anything. I think there are some safety issues that do appear with it, but all in all, there's worse places to go with microphones. I mean, we're not on VR chat level yet. So yeah, not all Roblox updates are bad. There's a lot of great updates. A lot that we've forgotten about, a lot that happened recently and maybe we just overlooked. But I think these updates have really enhanced the platform and helped it grow. And despite its flaws, I think we should appreciate the platform and all the updates that came before to build what it is today.